Hi team, welcome back to the Bone Chimney, which is what I learned is the name for this area when I just logged into my character. So we're here in Bone Town, obviously still doing this whole graveyard thing, burial grounds. Really, kind of, we came here to get the Pale Servants back to Anor, to take us to Anor Londo. But we have no idea what that really means in the grand scheme of things. So we're kind of here to get our souls back at the moment. But I'm not too worried. It's 10,000, was it? That we lost down there trying to get back? And probably like 3 humanity or something. It'd be nice, I guess. Doesn't really bother me that much. I remember I had a breaking point in Dark Souls 1 where I lost 50,000, 60,000 in the DLC, and I kind of just gave up. And from then, it never really bothered me anymore, losing souls, the big losses. And that was big for me because before that, that was really the only thing that could get to me. You know, like just dying and like the fact that I lost to an enemy would never really rattle me. I never had really big problems with facing my mortality in the game, and maybe that's a privilege. Maybe that's just because I am too young, and mortality is a concept that's not that I haven't had to face it as much as some people. I haven't had to face my mortality. I don't know if that's really true. I think kids do kind of face mortality at times. So things I would have experienced many years ago, back in childhood. I think it's not unfair to say that anyone might have felt those stings. I mentioned just a few episodes that I used to have a cat and a dog. Used to, right? These are things that we have to face. I think that's a very common one, you know. You have elderly family members, you have cats, you have dogs. The problem is, I can't remember how to get to where I lost my souls. It's gotta be, I think it was down there. Oh yeah, it was through the area with the Titanite demon, right? So that'd be down here. I don't think it's fair to say that I haven't had any run-ins with my own mortality. That I've never feared for life. Excuse me. I definitely have led somewhat of a safe existence, I would say. Not typically the first person to jump into dangerous situations or circumstances, as I'm sure you've been able to tell through the course of my patient Dark Souls run. I live my life very carefully. As we've already covered, I tend to learn things the easy way. I take advice at face value. Okay, so this is a big skeleton, so we want to drop down here, then kill this guy quick. Heal up. And equip Homeward Bone. Nab these bad boys. Let's head back. Five humanity. I have 5 humanities. Wow. Might as well do this while we have all these liquid boys on us. And let's like... So if I minimize my game, it crashes. So I'm gonna I want to turn off the internet, because I forget to do this every time. I mean to turn off the internet literally every time I play, so that I can go human and not worry about being invaded. So let me just duck down here. Get this cord unplugged. We're taking out the Ethernet. Ethernet is unplugged. Hopefully this doesn't boot my file out. You're offline. You appear to be offline. Yes, this is by design. There you go. Now we're cooking. Next steps. There's not really any particular place that I'm dying to go here. So I think next step for me is gonna be going down to the area with the blacksmith. The new blacksmith friend. I just have to find where that might be. It's down one of these, right? It might be this one. Down to Goblin Town. Anybody else? Oh yeah, this is it. Anybody else? The Hobbit? The Hobbit animated series? Animated movies? This guy's voice is the worst thing I've ever heard.
Gone with you. You'll spoil my focus.
How'd you get down here?
What's that then? Then produce me some more.
Fire weapons. Oh, jeez.
I've told you, I'm here for the trade. Enough for your present. Well, you, but I'm afraid I'm a mere blacksmith. It's just me and my trade. I would be of no help to a righteous warrior such as yourself. Well, you, but I would...
You'll spoil my focus. Okay, guy. Crystal lizard. Oh no. Yes. Man risks it all to kill a crystal lizard. What you're about to see should not be aired on national television. If there are any children in the room, if there are any young ones watching, I recommend that you shield their eyes for this next portion, because a man is about to risk it all to kill a lizard. He's done it. Oh, that wasn't so bad, huh? Thought there was gonna be like 40 bone wheels, one big miasma pygmy, fire rained down from above. Thought we were about to go through the something real right there, me and you. Oh god. Thank you. Special ring. I would have been done there, dude. My ring saved me. Are we ready for this? This is a fight that I would be unsurprised if it was if this boss was made more difficult. It's kind of a meme boss in the original game. Well, it's playing a cutscenes. That means it's probably at least based on original content. So here's a little crash course for me on facing mortality, the reality of my mortality. What you're watching is young man confronts his mortality for the first time when he visits a graveyard. Okay. Yes. So the boss was made to be slightly more difficult. Excuse me. Almost went as intended. I guess I should have been more careful there. There was like 3 liquid humanity in the bloodstain that I just lost. But once again, I'm just a little boy who has yet to face the reality of death. So it feels meaningless to me. I care more about items than I do about living to fight another day. Go back to Sen's fortress. Why are you even here? Fear. Okay. Here we are again. Oh, it's just gonna throw us in, huh? Excuse me. There's one moving out of sync, and I hit him and half of them disappeared, but it dealt no damage. Look on the bright side. There's no more items here that I care about. Ooh, you know what there might be? If we kill the big man. Oh my gosh, please just stop permanently. Okay. If we kill big big bone pile, you know what I'm talking about. Big bone pile on the deepest floor of this area. He might spawn a buen fuer. I do like enemies that spawn buen fuer. Of course, the other one's already attacking. Stop it! Oh my gosh. It's just when that second dude starts throwing fireballs, like, happens like 40% of the time. Just rattles you. It's like, what am I supposed to do on that little bridge? I'm a sitting duck. I gotta jump off. But if I... Oh, don't be too hasty, because if you don't jump off good, then he's gonna... This is much more my speed. Nailed it. Nailed it. Stick the landing. Heal up. Just got 2 bone wheels to dodge. Thank you. Thank you. And we're off to the races, boys. Gotta fight hard pinwheel. So it looks like there's like central enemies that we have to kill to make the mirages go away, and then I'm guessing he's one of them. So once we kill the ones that control the other mirages. There he is. So we just need to like not get hit too many times. This is a cool fight. I'm into this. Help, help! Oh god. There he is, there he is, there he is. Take him out. Yes, let's go! My heart is beating fast because a pinwheel. Is what's happening right now. Which has never happened before. Mask of the Mueter. That's like the worst one. Slightly raises HP. Still probably worth putting on over... Not really. Ugh. Why'd I have to get that one? I really wanted either of the other two masks. Okay, so, like, I'm just like, what do we need to do to get the demons to take us to Anor Londo? So I really thought we'd have some kind of answer to that conundrum by now. This area is not dark. Usually that area is pretty dark. Good item. This area is totally visible for you guys, right? I want to light the bonfire, but I will not rest at it. Jesus Christ. It's a little baby skeleton. Fine. So there's bonfire mimics now. Good to know. Attack all bonfires is what that says to me. There's a lesson to be learned in every death, and the lesson in that death is attack all bonfires, please, Ben. Jesus, oh my gosh. And it queued up, dude. To lose my hard-earned soul, you know what? Not rattled. Not rattled. But I just want to say, what happened there was I got hit as I was pressing dodge, and when my character got out of the I just got hit taking damage animation, when my character got out of that animation, somehow my dodge was still queued. And so without pressing, I wasn't in position to roll because I had gotten hit, so my character had moved. So it hits me, my character moves, and then it just did the dodge that I had wanted to do a second before after moving me. So I jumped off the edge and I fell. That's weird. Usually it doesn't queue up actions like 2 seconds in advance of when those actions can be completed. But you know. Soul of Pinwheel, the reclusive thief who yearned to become undead. All manner of departed tragedies lurk in the burial vaults beneath the parish, but few came as close to deliverance as Pinwheel. Special beings have special souls. Use the soul of Pinwheel to unleash a half-kindled flame, or feed to the ravenous to release what power remains within. A reclusive thief who yearned to become undead. So that is the burial vaults. This whole area is the burial vaults. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get the pale servants back to back to Sen's Fortress to take me to Anor Londo. Petrus, help! Petrus! Petrus! Help me! Well, you're no help at all, Petrus.
Pleased to see. Is it those who seek the many have gone, but fate has those who seek fate. Farewell, chosen.
So here's the deal. We have down below the land of ghosts, where you can't use. Why can I use Transient Curse now? Excuse me? Like, am I missing something? Wait a second. So this black diamond ring is granted to those who enter a covenant with Velka, the goddess of sin. It automatically counterattacks when its wearer inflicts sustained damage. Velka is an eccentric witch versed in various secret rites. Carry out her task and condemn the wicked, but beware, the goddess of sin may not frown on undead who make multiple pledges, but nevertheless takes true betrayal to heart. Is it betrayal to become a ghost? You're seeing this, right? when the Ring of Condemnation is equipped, you can't use Transient Curse. Lore or glitch? It's like, it's legitimately frustrating to me that there's these strange little interactions with so little explanation. And where can I get transient curses? Because I only have the one still. Like, normally they're littering this whole level. Like, normally they're littering this whole area. But I cleared the area, and there were none. There were no transient curses. That being said, there are new items here. Now that the water level has lowered, there's just inexplicably just new items all over the area. So maybe that's a problem that's been dealt with. Maybe there's new, new loot that will allow me to get more transient curses. Yeah, like there's a new item up there. Hopefully it lasts a while. Jeez. Maybe they'll drop them sometimes, one day. Maybe. I want transient curses. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's that? What? Okay. In that case, we lost our only one. So now looks like we have two choices. No, wrong. What I meant to say is, looks like we have one choice. Unless so we have no curses. So we can't really do New Londo. But we could ouch. Well, that went better than expected. I'm attacking him. And why does my Estus like not heal me? Do I have bone rot? God damn it. I have the bone rust, don't I? Check out the stamina bar. How do I see, like, my... current, afflictions? There's no way to view that, huh? Guess I gotta use my last green moss clump. Please work. Yes, okay. So I have no transient curses. And I have no way to get more that I know of. I have no way to get more green moss clumps, which may become a problem here. What I do have is the ability to see in this area, which is rare. Oh look, a bonfire, nice. Are you kidding me? I don't even know, dude. It's like, what if it only tricks you out once and now it just is a real bonfire? It's like, oh, you missed the bonfire. There's a bonfire down there. But is there any way to even tell that this is a fake one? The fact that it's on bones, right? Okay, so it's on like bones instead of kindling. Maybe. Maybe like normally they're like bonfires are like on all this like kindling and stuff and like firewood, like a campfire. And these ones, the fake ones, are on bones. It is curious to me that there's no no need for the skull lantern here. Someone went to the bony blacksmith. Someone got a little carried away at that fancy blacksmith back there. Started changing all their loot. Wait. Okay. So these are what real bonfire things look like. Then it's like this one's on all these bones. So it's like, oh, it's fake. Look at the normal firewood. You must come to life, right? Do you not? Did none of you come to life? It's a brave new world, huh? We've got Izalith down there, right? See the dome? I told you guys it's a dome. Is that... Okay, patches. And then we've got bonfire over here. But who knows if I'll be able to get up to it. And it looks like it's made of bones anyway. Are all bonfires made of bones, or are these just all traps? Sorry, I always pass them without realizing. It's bones. No. I don't even want that bonfire. It's a trap bonfire. What are you trying to pull? So there must be another way over there, right? Because there's like... Yeah. I'm gonna try over here first. Go to the right. Yes. Okay, ignore patches for now. We've got some business to attend to. So is there a bonfire down here? Dude, just grapple me. I'm like ready. I want to go back to Islith. Things were simpler there. In Islith, at least from what I've seen so far, bonfires galore, dude. Outside Quelaag boss fight, bonfire. Go in Quelaag boss fight. Downstairs there's a bonfire. Go out to the demon ruins. First thing you see, bonfire. Oh my god, look at it. Look at him. Look at that monster over there.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
No.
No? Really?
Look at me, dude.
Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but, well, we're friends now. So I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
I hate how the demon dog seems to be watching it.
There. That hole. Take a peep in the hole.
I have no problem going down and getting the treasure in regards to how this treasure normally works. Being that you go down there, oh, there's treasure, but there's also insane clerics, and you save Rhea. But I'm afraid of this man jumping down there and joining in on the fight. Let me guess, you can get across that. Yeah, that makes total sense. Totally fine with that. Yep. Yep. Of course you can just walk across that super narrow walkway. Because all enemies in this mod are experts at crossing very small edges, very, very narrow ledges around massive gaps. He's done it. He's done it. One heal. And here we go. We're back down. It does feel like a very long way from the bonfire that we have to go. And then you make the trip and suddenly you're already there. Like, that was fast. Big level skip strategies. I do feel like somewhat of a pull to do these areas quickly for viewers, because if it takes too long, then it must be I would surely die, no? Jumping down over here to get to the bonfire. I would surely die. Ooh, hornet ring. I like that ring. Yeah, give me that horno ring. Alright, we're gonna try to make this. Most people don't know how to make this jump, but I am not most people. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, this one's glowing. It is made out of bones, but there's actually a fire glowing there. Let's see. There you go, dude. Now we're getting somewhere. Once again, not gonna rest here because I have no idea how to make my way back up. And I don't want to be responsible for having to get back to the surface from here if we run into a wall and it says you must light the Lord Vessel to face Grave Lord Nito. I'm worried for like the day that all these bone men wake up and then I just have to fight them every time from then on out. That jump was tight though, wasn't it? To light that one. Hopefully it's like we can warp to that one or something at some point. Dragon Crest shield. It's one of the coolest shields in the game. 95, fire 85. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm allowed to say it because I also said it at the beginning of the run. The beginning of this file, long ago, I've been quoted saying that the crest shields are my favorite line of shields in Dark Souls. And that I think the Dragon Crest shield is a very cool shield. Got that ladder going down. We've got this path over here. Yeah. So this leads over to Patch's little hidden path. Okay. So let's take a look down here. See if there's anything for us. Whoa. There is very much something for us here. I'll fight this guy. And I'm sure these skeletons are all gonna get... Alright, thanks for watching. That's going to do it for this episode of Ben Faces the Ashes of Ariandel. Please, if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment, then type it down in the comments below, guys. It's really not rocket science. You shouldn't need me to tell you this at this point. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest with you. And if you dislike the video, then just press the button right next to the like button. It's called the subscribe.